What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another golden weapon review here on BlackTideTV. Today we're talking about the Drakon, and the gameplay is fairly short because it's just a team deathmatch, so I'm going to try and keep this video brief. The Drakon is available at level 1. You don't have to use any unlock tokens on it. It's just given to you right off the bat. This is one of the most powerful weapons in the game. A lot of PC players have known about this for the longest time, and it's finally starting to overflow into the consoles, and people are really starting to use this weapon, which I'm kind of on the fence about. I'm kind of happy about it because people need to know about this weapon. It's a really great weapon, but then I'm also kind of not very happy about it because now everybody's destroying me with this weapon because it's absolutely amazing. Now you might be thinking, this is the semi-automatic low damage sniper rifle that we've seen in every other Call of Duty game where it takes like 2 or 3 shots to kill. It's really, really bad and nobody ever really likes it. Why am I saying that it's one of the best guns in the game? Well, to call this sniper rifle a sniper rifle would be to put it to shame. Calling it a sniper rifle, it's not correct. This is not a sniper rifle. Sure, it fits into the sniper category, but it is not a sniper rifle by any stretch of the imagination. This is a marksman rifle. It's a one-shot kill to the neck and up, meaning it's going to be doing a lot of damage for a marksman rifle. It's going to be one of the most powerful marksman rifles in this game of the two. There's actually 2 marksman rifles in the game. That would be this one and the Shiva, but this is going to be the higher damage of the two, obviously. It's got extremely low recoil, but one thing you should look out for is that it is an extremely loud weapon. The Drakon is extremely loud. Even if you have a suppressor on this weapon, it's going to be very loud. It still makes very loud, like tinging noises. Like you can hear this weapon across the map when it's being fired at you. You can hear this weapon very clearly, even with a suppressor. So how do we use the Drakon? Why is it a marksman rifle? Why do we want to use it? In what sort of situation do we want to use this weapon as a marksman rifle? So the Drakon, like I said, is a marksman rifle, and the way to use a marksman rifle is to kind of play objectively, but not totally objectively. You don't want to be on the objective all the time. You don't want to be running around like an assault rifle all the time. It's kind of a mix of the two. If you played Call of Duty Ghosts, you know what an actual marksman rifle is like. You want to kind of be in between an LMG, an assault rifle, and a sniper rifle. And LMGs, you kind of want to stack up. You want to get into a place, in a position where you're higher up and you can aim down at an objective. An assault rifle, you kind of want to run and gun a little bit more, but still you want to head glitch, you want to use your cover. And a sniper rifle, you want to stay either at really long range and try to snipe people out, or get up at close range and quickscope people. So taking in all of that into account, this is how you're going to use the Drakon. You're going to try and oversee an objective, kind of get into a defended area where you can see a very clear objective, preferably the center objective, like where I am right now. You can see that I'm in that room. I can see over maybe B-Dom if I was playing domination. That's the way you kind of want to use this weapon. You want to get into an oversight position where you can attack an objective, where you can see a lot of enemies coming. Get into an area where you know that there's going to be a lot of enemies coming out of it, that you can just sit there and spam the trigger and just slaughter their entire team as they come out of a lane of the map. So you can either use it like the Overwatch of an objective mode. In objective modes, you can use it as an Overwatch weapon, or you can still run and gun a little bit like an AR, like you're seeing in this gameplay. So the way to use this weapon is to use quick follow-up shots. You don't want to just try and get the headshot. Don't aim for the head. Don't try to do anything crazy like that. Stop thinking about this weapon like it's a sniper rifle. Start thinking that this is a marksman rifle. You got to use it as such. So run up, spam the trigger. You're going to use a couple of attachments that I'm going to recommend in a couple minutes, and those are going to help you a lot more when you're in this run and gun kind of technique. But you're going to run around the map more. You're going to be more mobile, and you're going to just spam the trigger and completely just barricade enemies out of areas. Just completely spam the trigger. Don't let them enter certain spots of the map. That's how this weapon is made to be. So it is the best sniper rifle, quote-unquote sniper rifle in the game, in my opinion. However, I would say that the Locust is the best sniper rifle. This is the best marksman rifle. So some specialist recommendations for you. You're going to want to use something that you can either support yourself with at longer distances, or something that you will need, something that will help you if you run into a conundrum at closer distances. So the Ripper is always a great specialist for any gun in this game. If you're using this weapon and you're suddenly at close quarters combat with somebody with a shotgun or a SMG, you can just rip them and get them out of the way. You can use combat focus, rejack, or heat wave. Heat wave is another one for close quarters, but rejack and combat focus will help you at longer distances. So the variant I have for you today, I've dubbed the Mark IV. Don't ask me why I called it that. It just popped into my brain when I was using this weapon. I was like, I'm going to call it the Mark IV. I don't know, maybe I was watching Iron Man that day. But it's called the Mark IV, and the attachments that I have on this weapon are the rapid fire attachment, ELO, and fast mags. Now, one thing I did leave out that I should have included on this weapon was suppressor. Suppressor is a really, really good weapon, It's a really good attachment on all of your sniper rifles. It doesn't negatively affect your sniper rifles at all. I just didn't know that when I made this gameplay, so I didn't know that when I made the variant. So suppressor is also a good attachment, but rapid fire is going to make your follow-up shots a lot quicker, making you more competitive with assault rifles. Fast mags is going to make you more competitive with assault rifles and close quarters, and you're going to be better in close quarters combat. And the ELO sight is just God's gift to the Drakon. It's basically a red dot sight, and making it just the perfect marksman rifle for you. I hope you enjoyed this golden weapon review. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button. Check out some of my other golden weapon reviews, and I'll see you on the next video.